It is stated that phrases can be the most effective weapon, even although they do not bodily damage everybody. However they can, reason emotional ache. Phrases can provide us power. However, they can additionally weaken us if we talk. Besides questioning, speak me kindly and accurately at the proper time can lead to success. However, talking unkindly or at the incorrect time can make our lifestyles challenging. That is why silence is so essential. Silence assists us, calm our minds, mirror on our emotions, and join with ourselves and others. That is why nowadays I desire to tell you a story about importance of silence in our noisy world. So hear intently to find the message in the story. As soon as upon a time there was once a prince who used to be constantly worn out, frustrated, and upset. One day he determined to looking for assist from a monk who lived in a close-by forest. On assembly, the Mo prince stated, "O venerable sir, my thinking is very stressed, even though I have the entirety wealth, fame, and all the luxuries. However, nonetheless I do not have peace of idea. Please assist me to get rid of this restless thinking." The monk ged at the trouble prince and answered, "Prince, all the solutions lie inside you, ready to be located. I can information you, however you have to observe my directions barring objection." The prince agreed and stated, "I am inclined to do something." It takes the monk then proposed a diagram. For the next 21 days. You will remain in my monastery and stay as a normal individual. At some stage in this time, you will spend a lot of the time in silence. Speak me as little as feasible with willpower. The prince commend the venture and embody silence. On the first day he observed it hard to remain silent due to the fact he used to be no longer used to it. His thought was once stressed with questions and ideas he desired to speak. However, he made an effort to remain quiet in some way. He made it via the day. The 2D day used to be a little much less challenging than the first. However, he nonetheless struggled. However, as the night time went on, he started to sense a surprising feel of calmness and happiness. This puzzled him, due to the fact he ought to now not recognize why his restlessness used to be fading away. The subsequent day, the prince persisted to spend time in solitude, gazing nature, flowers, vegetation, and birds in Theski. For the first time, he honestly favored the splendor of nature surrounding him. He ought to examine and join with the nature around him. As the 2 weeks went by, way of all the ideas and imaginations in his thinking started out to fade away, and he began to sense very calm and very peaceable. On the 5th day, his eyes closed on their personal, and he entered into a deep kingdom of meditation. The prince skilled profound internal peace. After spending the remaining week in deep meditation, he approached the grasp and sat earlier than him. The grasp seen a profound peace on his face and stated, "Now you can talk," breaking his silence. The prince stated, "Sir, thanks to your coaching, I have realized the root reason of my restlessness." He persevered. "I used to discuss to a good deal, spending a lot of power on humans and regularly questioning negatively about them. This successive speaking and terrible questioning wasted my time and disturbed my idea. Hence I may want to now not operate my mission efficiently and started out failing at nearly the whole thing. These non-stop disasters made me even greater sad and aggravated. On the other hand, these 21 days were transformative. Now I sense like I am without a doubt residing existence to the fullest. And I realized that earlier than this I used to be dwelling it the incorrect way. I additionally realized that we do not have to pressure meditation. It takes place naturally upon listening to this." The grasp answered, "Prince, you are now not on my own in this conflict. Many humans in the world are stressed due to the fact they speak too. A great deal speak me excessively can tire us out and make our minds restless. Alternatively, staying silent boosts the influence of our phrases and convey peace to our minds. This is why it is pleasant to only speak when it is genuinely imperative and really useful for each ourselves and others. If we see in our lives, we will locate that many human beings in the world are struggling from intellectual restlessness, and speaking too lots is one of the most important motives for demanding the idea. Even nowadays, many human beings proceed to communicate in approaches that harm others, and this dependency of immoderate speak me leads them to many troubles in their lives. When humans final why he stays silent most of the time, he would say, "I continue to be silent to dive deep inside myself due to the fact silence is the first step to absolutely understanding yourself. Besides silence, self-discovery is not possible." Buddha additionally counseled others to continue to be quiet most of the time and talk much less speak me too. A good deal leads to loss of bodily and intellectual power. When human beings end up quieter, there are fewer fights, much less restlessness, and much less arguing. Humans who discuss an awful lot frequently battle to center of attention on a single assignment. For this reason, they would possibly no longer totally center of attention on their desires and might also now not prevail. They additionally fail to recognize life's real. That means, on the different hand, humans who talk much less frequently unrespect from others due to the fact human beings have faith them and pay interest to what they say. Being quiet helps us emerge as affected person. It additionally helps us turn out to be greater conscious. A character who continues silence for some time each day can enter deep meditation. Silence can additionally stimulate our genius, decrease our stress, and make bigger our awareness. Silence can assist us to hear greater attentively, talk greater efficaciously, and enact greater mindfully. Silence can make us happier and more healthy. When we speak, our thinking is busy wondering about what to say, but when we end speaking and continue to be silent, our idea starts to quiet down. It would possibly preserve chattering inner for a whilst. However, if we do not flip these ideas into phrases, our idea finally settles, and we begin to sense peaceable and calm in our ultra-modern busy world. It is difficult to remain silent for lengthy durations. However, I nonetheless advise putting apart 1 to 2 hours each day for silence. It can definitely make a high-quality distinction in your lifestyles. So on every occasion you discover some free time in your each-day activities, attempt to spend it in silence. Assume of silence as a deep sleep that nourishes.